Hi, this is Andrew from T is for Tech, and today I finally got my Clippy EM172 Lavalier microphone from micbooster.com. And micbooster.com is located in the United Kingdom, so this took a little bit of time to get to me in the United States. Sent by Royal Mail, and I just received it today via the United States Postal Service. I had to sign for this. They tried to deliver it the other day and I wasn't home, so so long story short, I just got it today. And I was just going to do this unboxing and a quick sound test of this recorded through the Zoom H1N to see how it sounds, if it sounds any different than the Rode SmartLav Plus, which I'm using right now, and which I have been using kind of often to do these voiceovers, etc. And for the most part, the Rode SmartLav has been pretty good. The one thing I did notice a lot, and even in one of my recent videos with where I did the review of the Nomadic backpack, is that it clips out the top end. If I talk too loud or something about my voice, it sounds distorted. And even if I bring back the levels, sometimes it gets messed up. So, I mean, I like the Rode SmartLav. It's just one of those things where, you know, I'm looking for something a little bit better, and this had a lot of good reviews. David Harry he's very active on the DJI forums with regards to like the Osmo Pocket. This is one of his favorite microphones to use, so I thought I'd ordered one. It uses the same capsule as the little microphone that I made, so I'll link to that also here. So the little 90-degree omnidirectional microphone that I made for my Osmo Pocket to use, this uses the same capsule as that. So I'm interested to see what it sounds, if it sounds any different than the one I made, etc. So this is how it comes, just in a little package, and nothing fancy, I guess. Oops, I already ripped something. So we'll open this up, and yeah, I mean, it's pretty basic packaging here, and I think that these are handmade, right? So Mike Booster makes these, I think, in-house, and basically they use the Primo microphone capsules, and yeah, so you know, this cost about $50 with shipping and all that. So let's take a look. So MikeBrewster.com. So just definitely take a look at them. They have a lot of stuff. Yeah, so a little information, instruction manual. Basically saying superb high sensitivity, low noise electret mic element, aluminum housing, secure clip, strong stereo plug, and basically here capsule is the Primo EM172. It's omnidirectional. Frequency range is 60 hertz to 18 kilohertz. Some other information. Plug-in power at 3 volts, and has a 3.5 millimeter plug. Yeah, so basically it says this is a mono microphone, obviously. The signal from the microphone is fed to both the left and right channels of the recorder, which is nice because sometimes some mono microphones only feed the mic source to one of the channels. So you'll either get like, just see if this is focusing. Okay. Sometimes you'll just have one channel and it's on the left or the right. And then sometimes you have to mess with that in Premiere or post-production to make it correct. You know, to have that same signal across both channels, or just remove one channel so there's just the mono signal. Anyways, so it's nice that they wire it that way. So here's the microphone. Like I said, nothing fancy with the packaging. So the clip, I don't know if you can See the clip? It's metal alligator clip with the little plastic snap ring sort of adapter there, clip to the microphone. And the one thing I will say right away, this is pretty thick, high quality wire. And I would say maybe this is about 4 feet long. I'll have to measure it to see for sure. This bit here, well, it's not focusing. Hopefully that's focusing. This capsule is aluminum. And on the other end, you can see this is the TRS adapter. So tip, ring, sleeve. It's a left-right channel on the tip and the ring, ground on the sleeve. This is thick, nicely made end, so kind of protect that at the jack end of this. The one thing this does not come with, it does not come with a dead cat, or it does not come with a pop filter. But I do have a pop filter that I use, that I can use, basically. So, all right, so let's clip this on here. So I like how that clips. That's actually pretty nice. Some of the other ones have weird little metal spring things and all that to clip it on. This is pretty easily clipped on and off. So that I like. So I have a pop filter from a different microphone that I think should fit on here. Yeah. So that fits. This is a little bit big as compared to, I'll show you the Rode SmartLav. Rode SmartLav is pretty small compared to the Clippy, but I'm hoping that the mic capsule is just better, right? I mean, it should have better pickup and all of that. So right now I'm going to switch these out, and I'm going to switch out the Rode SmartLav for the Clippy. So, all right, I can already see that this is a little bit more sensitive. So I have to dial back the gain on the Zoom H1, just a tad. So, hello, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Hi, this is Andrew from T is for Tech. All right, so I don't know. I had to dial it back about to the 6, a little before the 6 on the Zoom H1 dial, whereas the Rode usually goes around a 7. So I'll have to listen to this in post-production to see, what the level, if it's still too hot or not. But yeah, so let me know how this sounds. And, I from what I've seen online and on YouTube, a lot of people seem to like this microphone. The Primo capsule is something that has good reviews, kind of all around. From an omnidirectional perspective, they have some other different. I think it was EM174 is unidirectional, and they do have a smaller omnidirectional capsule, so the actual microphone can be smaller at the top, a 6mm one versus the 10mm that's in this EM172. But again, we'll see how this sounds, and if it sounds good as I hope it does, I'll probably be using that on more of the videos going forward instead of the Rode SmartLav, because there's some things the frequency response range on the Rode SmartLav is just something that I just haven't been thrilled with, just generally, because there's lots of times when I'm editing that I'm just kind of like want to pull my hair out because it's either distorted or something's messed up with it. So again, this was just a quick video to kind of unbox what you get from micbooster.com. And again, minimal packaging, but again, I don't care how it's packaged if it performs well. So we'll see how this is. I'll flip over to the computer and then maybe throw some final thoughts after listening to the sample, versus the Rode SmartLav, and probably we'll go from there. So after listening to this a little bit in post-production and comparing it just when I was editing versus the Rode SmartLav Plus that was used at the beginning of the video, I think it sounds similar, but it sounds better in my mind. It doesn't sound as tinny kind of as the Rode SmartLav, and I think that might be just because of the frequency response range, the bigger capsule, whatever. And I didn't notice as much distortion or clipping at the high end when I got a little bit loud. So definitely, to me, it sounds better, definitely better than the Rode SmartLav. I know it's sometimes hard to tell when you're watching this on YouTube or whatever, but like looking at the waveforms and Premiere and doing the editing, to me, it looks better from a waveform perspective and sounds better, definitely. So definitely going to be doing some more videos in the future with this for sure. Kind of as potentially the replacement for the Rode SmartLav when I'm recording with the Zoom H1N. The one thing I do have to do is kind of figure out the optimal setting on the Zoom H1N to get the best response. At the beginning, when I plugged it in, you could tell it was a little too hot, and I had to dial it back a little bit to get just a more even and good levels. So definitely, definitely this is awesome. I've been searching a long time for different lavaliers that don't cost a ton of money. I don't want to spend $300 on a lavalier. So something affordable that sounds good is really kind of the target that I'm looking for, and what I think most people on YouTube that are starting YouTube channels or trying to do this sort of thing are looking for, right? I mean, not everybody's got tons and tons of money to spend on stuff. So I'd advise definitely take a look at this if you're in the market for a decent, relatively inexpensive lavalier. This is Andrew from TS for Tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.